thing, I just have to say something flashing back in your career. This year will be the 20th anniversary of The Man Who Knew Too Little.
Oh
Bill
my
Murray.
God. Oh my God. Do you like that film?
Do you? I do.
I
do you
love
have
that film.
one little nugget or a story of working with Bill? Because he's
Oh my
kind
God.
of an iconic dude.
I have so many Bill stories. I won't bore you. You know, there was a wonderful moment where Bill picked my mother up, who had come to visit the set, and threw her over his shoulder and spun her around. That was a classic Bill Murray move. Yes, there was. It was always wild with Bill, for sure.
I thought you were going to say he like picked her up from the airport or something. You were on set and he had to go get her.
He physically picked up a 75-year-old woman, threw her over his shoulder, and spun around.
I love that.
Yes.
You seem like a very jovial fellow. I feel like you should have been an actor.
I might have been, you know, now. I did want to be an actor at one point, but I think I was too stiff and self-conscious at the time.
You're very
Not stiff
charismatic.
anymore, no. I'm over that.
So do you bring this energy onto set every day, or are
Yes.
you the guy in the corner with the headphones like the
No.
Woody Allen director?
No. The wonderful French director Bertrand Tavernier said, you must remember when you are a director that you are like the host of a party. And it's very wise and wonderful advice to any fledgling director. You're a conductor. You're not just a conductor of the orchestra. You're a conductor in the electrical sense. You channel the electricity on the set, focus it, and steer it. So, yeah, I think it's really important to bring an energy that for you is authentic. There are screamers, there are smilers, there are whisperers, there are shouters.
What are you? One word.
I'm a party guy.
Party guy. I like
Yeah.
that. So my question for you, what is it like when you're a director and you kind of like hear about projects going on or things picking up? Do you call your agent or how does it happen that you're like, I want to work on that, get me in there, that is my project, I'm directing that?
It happens in many ways. A lot of scripts come to you from independent producers. Some come from your agency. The studios are developing them. Usually, for me, it will start with script.
Okay.
You know, I will read a script, I will smell something in there, something that I want to talk about. It may be that I never knew I was going to talk about it in that way. I never knew before I did Summersby I wanted to make a story about the American Civil War. Right. But I found in that story something I really wanted to talk about. Excuse me.
You've had to do all these interviews. Last question. Why is it important for you to also have the feather in your hat of producing as well?
One of the things about directing episodic TV is you come in, you shoot, you go away. I really wanted to follow something through from beginning to end, to be involved in the story process, the casting process, the shooting obviously, and the editing. And this was the best way to do it. It's a wonderful thing to work with other directors as their producer, to work with the actors on a continual basis as a director. It's a lovely
this
thing.
This is the last question, but you said something, and you just are saying so many interesting things. But
Fine,
going along with being a director, and you talk about casting, are you paying attention to social media? Because nowadays, with all the followers, it's sort of changed the way that people are casting projects, or so I've been told. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I mean, the number of followers somebody has on Twitter or wherever. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold.
Come this way. There you go.
I didn't want to cough on you.
No, you're fine.
It's not as bad as it sounds. To me, I'm not infectious.
Oh, it's fine.
So don't worry
It builds
about
my
it.
immune system. I don't
Okay.
care.
So let's start that one again. The number of followers an actor has on Twitter doesn't really affect whether or not they're appropriate for a role. Their passion for it, their appropriateness for it, is something you have to try and measure quite independently. So the marketing guys can assess that. As a director, it's my job to try and keep all of that noise out and go, is that person the perfect person for the role? And that's what I try and focus on.
I love that. Well, congratulations on everything. Clearly,
Thanks
it's
so
very
much.
well received. People are excited about it.
Good.
So enjoy the rest of your evening,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.